What's good, everybody? Here's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. And man, I am back in the building today. Y'all know how I do it. We are talking about Lil Wayne, man. And Lil Wayne, I've been following him forever. You know, like I said, man, we grew up in the same generation. He was once a part of the Cash Money Hot Boys with BG, Turk, and Juvie. You know, Manny Fresh was producing the beats, Baby was managing, and Slim. So, you know, I'm all familiar with it. I followed his life, man, and I seen Lil Wayne come from a young teenager to arguably one of the greatest MCs, probably the greatest MC to ever come out the South, right? And definitely the best MC to ever come out of New Orleans. And shout out to the NO, man. I love my people out there. My mother and my grandmother's from the great state of Louisiana, so you know I love you, and my dad too, right? So we're a Louisiana-based family. But I want to talk about Lil Wayne and his dating and relationships. Now, what's interesting is he shocked the world in 2019 that he was dating this one chick named Letitia Thomas. Now, Letitia Thomas, that's pretty much a black name, right? Letitia. So I don't know why her family named her that, but she's a white young lady that is a BBW model. Now, for me, she is not as BBW as one would think, right? She's a good, decent looking lady. But I mean, for a guy like Lil Wayne that has maybe the kind of money and clout that he does, you wouldn't think that he might choose a chick like this. All right? I mean, I just wouldn't think so. But let me just say this. I will say this. I would never see Lil Wayne deal with a woman that was black, that was the same size as a white woman. Like, I could honestly say that. So I think that the white privilege definitely exists here. All right? And I can see why some sisters would probably say that or whatever. All right? But it doesn't just stop there. They were dating, and then all of a sudden they stopped dating, and it was rumored that they wasn't dating no more. And you know, so that was it. And y'all know Lil Wayne, man, he be on drugs all the time, and who knows, man. He don't even know where he be at. But see, here's the situation now. Although he is not with her anymore, he is now with another chick, right? Possibly another chick, and her name is Denise Bida. Now, who Denise Bida is, y'all know, man. I don't know these damn people. But I noticed that she's also another BBW model. Okay, she's from the United States. She's 34, and so like she's been kissing Lil Wayne again. Like I said, if this woman is an African American, I don't see Lil Wayne dating somebody black that looks like her. I just don't. In my opinion, all right. But nonetheless, she's not like unattractive or anything. I mean, you know, she's you know, she's a good looking lady, you know, but she's also white. Now, Lil Wayne definitely been with black women before. You know, his daughter's black. You know, I think he was dating, you know, who's the chick that's now married? I don't know. Delicious. So the question is, though, why is Lil Wayne all of a sudden dating white BBW ladies? Now, let's talk about this. Most people in the black community will say that the reason why any man will date somebody that's BBW is because they can't afford a woman that is good looking. That's definitely not the case with Lil Wayne, all right? Cynthia G, popular black YouTuber, has a series called Who They Really Choose, and typically talking about black men who date non-black women, typically white women, and these women tend to be, a little bit bigger. Some would even consider to be obese or something like that. But Lil Wayne is making this a habit. And it's not only Lil Wayne. I'm starting to see a lot of black men that are professional that are going past the women that are beautiful. And they're now settling with women who are in the BBW category, okay? That's what I'm noticing. Why is that though? I have my suspicions. One of the things is I believe that women of other nationalities, whether they be white, Asian, stuff like that, the perception is that with respects to African American women, they could be more understanding. All right? They could be a little bit more patient or nurturing. I typically would say that I don't believe that, me personally, but then again, I'm not a person who really dates interracial, right? I'm not in those relationships. So a guy that has dated both black women, and non-black women could attest to that. I haven't dated somebody out of the race in almost like since I was like 19, and I'm 38. So it's been like a long time since I've been dealing with black women, okay? But what Lil Wayne is showing is that a lot of black men that you see that, like if they go out of the culture, because a lot of black men say, well, I can't get things done in the black community. I'm going SYSBM. I'm going to save myself. I'm leaving the black community. And then when they leave the black community and you look at who they're dating, the woman is not always beautiful. You're like, wow, like you talked all this stuff about the black community, but now the woman that you're with in the other community is not as beautiful. But what I think happens is that the perception of being treated better by somebody outside of the black community is probably what's going on. Because Lil Wayne can date anybody. He has the money, he has the fame, he has access to everything. But it could be that he likes BBWs also. But why is he not with black BBWs? I believe that what happens is that where he's at right now in his life, there are reasons that he's not dealing anymore with the mulatto or black women, and the white women that he's dealing with has nothing to do with beauty. Because obviously there are women in the black community that are, I'm talking about, man, just come to Africa, bro. I mean, go to Detroit, okay? I mean, come to Uganda, but I mean, there are black women that are just so fine, it's just like, oh my God. And what this talks about is that we have a problem with black men and black women relationships. The issue is that possibly other groups of people are showing our people more respect than possibly we are showing our own people respect. And that's what happens. Like when I have a black homeboy, right, and he dates another white woman, right, and but the girls that he get is like, I can't believe why he dealing with her. Like, bro, you talk so much stuff, but the chick that you're showing me not that hot. You be like, man, but she cook and clean for me every day. She support what I do. She come in all my games. She doing this. She doing that. She don't argue with me about this and that. Like, it's not saying that that the lady doesn't have any problems, but the fact is, he feels that the woman is more supportive, that she will let him be more of a man. She's not as confrontational. And his experience when he was dealing within the culture was most women were confrontational. They were looking to argue, get into things like that. And for him, while he could find a sister that was doing a little bit better, it was his understanding that it was much easier to deal with the society where the culture was different and they had a lot more respect for men. I think this is what Lil Wayne is doing. Lil Wayne is not dating these ladies based on looks. I think Lil Wayne is dating these women because of perceived treatment. And a lot of people are not gonna like what I'm saying, but that's what I think. I think that, I talk about this a lot on the channel. Black people in general, black men and black women, African Americans, in order for the community to grow, we have to treat people better first. That's black men and black women, whatever. We have to do that, right? Because when people leave the black community and black society for other places, for other groups, there's a reason why it happens, even if they never say it. One of the reasons is that I feel that this other person could treat me better than my own people. And then when it happens, then you get upset, but you don't want to address why that happens. I want to address why that happens. So why? So that we can keep as many people in our own black communities as we possibly can. Especially the ones that have some sort of value or skill. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shade Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out my Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts. Check me out on Patreon. Really would appreciate you for subscribing to Patreon. It's just $5 a month. And I really, really, really thank you so, so much. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.